Hello everybody, this is Graham, also known as the Collector 75, and welcome back to another knockoff Transformers review. And these are probably going to come a bit more few and far between, to be honest, mainly because obviously K.O. Toys has gone up the wall. And so it's not going to be that easy to get my hands on knockoffs as easy as it was before. I'm probably just going to scout eBay now, just to see if I can ever pick them up. Which is a shame really, because I loved knockoffs exactly like this one. This is a knockoff, not of actually a Transformer, this is a knockoff of a third party item. I think it was the Perfect Effect Reflector. This is an oversized version of that. Much, not exactly simplified I would say, but it's very cheap. This only cost me about £8, something like that. I did get this from K.O. Toys just before it went under. And I thought this is an absolute bargain. This is the reason why I collect knockoffs, to be honest. Reasons like this. I never got the original Perfect Effect bloody can't say the bloody words. Perfect Effect Reflector, because they were just too small, and they were quite expensive. And I think they were about that sort of big. And why would you want a toy that big, really? And considering how they made this a lot bigger, why couldn't they have just done that and charged a little bit more for it? I mean, I would have probably bought it then, to be honest. But anyway, saying that, I got this for £8, so there we go. As you can see, it is... I put a Generation 2 Decepticon logo on it there because the colours just scream G2. It's like neon fucking green, purple, and a weird blue colour. The original Perfect Effect Reflector, of course, were more G1 sort of colours. But saying that, I mean, that's probably what would put a lot of people off buying this, to be honest, is the bloody weird colour scheme. But to me, I love it. Anyway, as you can see, it's modelled on a proper old style camera, which is pretty cool. I love the leg things under there. Camera thing, the stand, of course, that's what you call it. Anyway, we're going to take this off. It is the normal stand. Going to put that over there for a minute. We're going to come on to the actual camera itself. The plastic feels very bloody cheap, to be honest. If you're expecting something decent, probably stay away from it. As you can see, it's got a hole in the top of this supposedly flash bulb. I'm pretty certain it's not supposed to have one, but the way they made it, it did. Bits will just come off quite easy. And you've got to be careful with it. It's a shame. I'd love to get like a lensy type sticker to put in there to make it look like there's a proper lens in there or something. But other than that, it's pretty good. I quite like it. It's, you know, definitely one of those old style cameras. Pretty damn good. As you can see, if you turn around to the back here, you've got robot heads. They are supposed to flip down in the original one. It says you can do it on the instructions that I got with this, but it's so cheaply made that they just took that out. You can't do that, unfortunately. But then again, I'm not going to be turning around to the back. It's a very simple transformation, to be honest, and in the original one you could put all the guns that come with it. Let me just show you the guns that do come with it. You get all these ones. They're very, very thin for some reason. I don't know if they're like that on the original, but that don't really mean a lot, to be honest. They still look good when they're holding them and everything. And they do hold them really well. It comes with all the weapons, as far as I can see, that the original came with. And they all do, you can still store them. I just didn't bother because I couldn't be bothered to try and mess about getting them in, but it comes with the instructions of how you get them in. I've kept the instructions and everything, but you can put them in there and in this bottom bit. So anyway, we're going to transform it quickly. We're going to take this out, put that to one side, and then this is a clever bit. This is what holds the whole thing together, is this bottom bit. This is going to come in like a riot shield type thing. You take that out, and you've got another couple of clips at the back here. These hold nearly all the robots in, so then you can take that out, put that to one side. And here we have all three robots. Here we go, see they just unclip. I was a bit worried when I actually got this. I thought, because it was so cheap and nasty, I was worried that all the clips wouldn't fit together, but they did reasonably well. Anyway, so we undo the legs from the back one. I don't know if these have individual names. I'm not going to call them individual names, but I'll tell you something, I actually think these are actually pretty damn good for what they are, if you know what I mean. Don't go expecting something really, really fantastic made quality wise, but saying that, for a knockoff that cost me around £8, it's about $13, so it's about £8 or so. Obviously a little bit more with the added shipping that they usually put on, but they're all ball jointed. They look great. Let me just move them back there so you can see them properly. Let me transform this one. As you can see, they've all got different colours, but they all transform near enough in exactly the same way, which is handy, because at least then you know what you're getting. Anyway, you transform them like that. I can never really work out where I wanted to put the Generation 2 logos in robot mode. I put his one on the front there and I put his one on the arm. I'm still not totally sure. I would love to put them all on the front, but that one didn't look too impressive on the front, and that one on the arm doesn't look the best either. On this guy, you've got to take this bit off. That goes over the head. All these bits come into play much later on, and you can stick them all on these guys to give them like upgraded modes and everything like that. Anyway, so we're going to transform this around. I love it how you just swing out the arms and around. Right, so got to admit, trying to work out on the instructions that I got just how exactly they went. It was a little bit confusing at first, but it seemed to work that one out. Anyway, so there we go. There's all three robots in their robot mode. And now, to be honest, I prefer leaving them like that, because the parts that you have all separately can attach. Some attach better than others. Only I can't really work out which one is supposed to attach to either. On this bit, you're supposed to flip these away like that, and you're supposed to have a handle in here somewhere for this guy to hold, but for some reason he doesn't come with a handle, so you're just going to have to prop him up. He does actually come with an Autobot logo there. As you can see, I've covered it over with a Decepticon logo there, because I didn't understand that. I'm just going to put that to one side. These all come apart, and they do become some kind of gun. I believe you get this stand. You put those to one side. The stand comes together quite well, actually. It's in stages. You've got to put one bit in. Oh, what's going on here? And then you put another bit in, like that. And then it should sort of form some sort of like rail gun. It looks pretty damn good, I've got to admit. And I believe you stick that in there then, like that. And then one of these fellas can hold it like that. And it doesn't look too bad, to be honest with you. Let me just move him a bit back. He's supposed to hold it in both hands, but he's just going to hold it in one because he's dead hard. These funny bits here that were together are supposed to go over one of them and give him shoulder pads. They don't stay on, so that's about as good as I'm going to get that guy. The same with these fellas, are supposed to go again as shoulder pads, but they don't hold tight enough, and they just end up drooping over like that. So I don't usually bother with these ones. I leave them off, because as soon as you move it, you know you're in trouble. You can put all the guns. The guns will all fit. He's got like a nice sniper rifle. He's been playing a little bit too much of Modern Warfare probably. Like that, so you can hold that, which is pretty good. They all come with these little knives, and it does have a little clip to hold it on. And if you turn them all round to the back, it comes with a tiny little hole there, and then you can peg that straight in there, so you can hold his knife. And I like that. I think that's great that a knockoff would include that. It's pretty cool. These are actually now probably almost just under deluxe size toys. But this is my favourite bit. This is the lens. Comes apart. You take these off. These actually fit onto one of the Transformers arms. I'm going to take those off. So I think they look alright like it. And these will fit on, but they don't fit on too well. They do want to keep popping off. I can't really work out. But take my word for it, they're supposed to go on like that as like shoulder guards or arm guards, something like that anyway. But these are my favourite bit. These are going to become, I don't know what, thrusters. They do fit on at the back here somehow. How is it they go on? They are going to go on. I believe you have to get them around like that, and you can get them around, and you can rotate them in there because they've got a ball joint. Then each of these robots, because they're all the same, and you can put all different parts on them to your heart's desire, comes with these two little square blocks, and there's two square little holes there. You can put them either in them ones, like that, and then he's got like, I don't know, thrusters on the back of him, these giant fuck off thrusters, and I think he looks fucking really good with them, to be honest. Let me just angle my camera around for us slightly. And if I'm honest, I think these guys are great. For how cheap they were, I think they're brilliant. If you can still get them somewhere, and you're like knockoffs, and they're just cheap, look at that, he's got a giant fucking hole in his arm there, but the plastic's cheap, but I haven't found a problem with them at all, really. And for what they are, I think they're great. Anyway, this has been Graham, the Collector 75. Hope you like this review, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.